Hey everybody, it is Qcknd, and this is this light? This light? This light? This light. This is gonna be an episode of Dear Diary, because I just really have no idea how to feel today. I feel so strange and just let me gather my thoughts. So, yesterday I posted 5 Fact Friday. You can kind of see, if you're a private detective or private eye, that it was filmed on Friday. I even posted 2 pictures that I also took on Friday. But once again, I ran out of time on Friday, and 5 Fact Friday was posted on Saturday. And a lot of people are messaging me hey, what's up with 5 Fact Friday? Is it losing steam? I hope this series doesn't get canceled. And it's not my intention at all. I just started a new job, and I work Tuesday and Wednesday. I work Wednesday and Thursday. So Friday is my day off in between my next day, which is Saturday that I work. So I'm really just adjusting that schedule, figuring everything out. Now I have a studio space to film in, so things are just I'm trying to figure everything out. So Saturday I posted 5 Fact Friday, and I woke up this morning, Sunday, today, to a bunch of my regular people who Snapchat me, and they were hey, what is going on with 5 Fact Friday? What happened? Somebody messaged me and was hey, did a bunch of new people, did one of your videos go viral? Do you have a bunch of weird new followers? Who are all these new people? And I didn't really know what any of this meant right away, but I could tell that it was bad. So I go on my YouTube and see 5 Fact Friday, and I have 4 or 5 just completely out of pocket comments. And I don't know what to do. I swear that I'm human, and I get these comments that treat me like trash. And honestly, I don't know who these people are, and I hope that they don't treat other people like this too. I'm not saying, oh, I'm just a person with a YouTube channel, don't talk to me like that, but you can talk to Rihanna like that. Don't talk to either of us like this. So I'll address it, and I didn't want to, and I even, John's working on the house today. I even called John, and I was I can't pay these people any mind, because what if they're leaving these comments on purpose so people click on their page and then go to their videos and watch them? And I say this because someone who left me a really nasty comment when I clicked on their channel to block them, because you have to go on their channel to block them. When I clicked on their channel to block them, they do cover songs. And I wanted to be you asshole. You know how hard it must be to create content, and you're gonna come on my page and tell me that you don't like my dialect? That there's something wrong with the way I talk? That's crazy. So I tell John, I can't put these people on blast because it's what they want. But then I don't really know. So, I don't know. But a few days ago, I got a comment on my Tumblr that was hey, I see that you delete a lot of comments and you do whatever you want, and it seems really hipster and fake of you, to delete these comments, especially when people are trying to offer you constructive criticism. And the only thing I could reply back is, constructive criticism isn't always warranted or welcomed. And I say this because at work, I am, a stylist, apprentice, assistant. If someone comes up to me and they're hey, if you shampoo a little harder in the scalp, people enjoy it more. This is constructive criticism. This is not constructive criticism. Your voice, I hate it. Do you see the difference? Hating my voice? Oh, okay, I'll just have a new voice. Cool, that really helps me create content on my YouTube channel, which is already fairly established. I can't go back and change my voice at this point. So you can understand where constructive criticism isn't warranted, and just because you personally feel you're an authority of your own opinion doesn't mean that your opinion is welcomed or warranted. Are you the CEO of YouTube, or are you just a girl out there on the internet making acoustic cover songs. Why be mean? Why be mean? Like, I can appreciate somebody who's trying to create content. People message me and they're like, can you look at my YouTube channel? And I'm always just like, fucking sure, no matter what it is, because you tried so hard, and the second somebody starts making YouTube videos, they completely understand. Because 5 Fact Friday, I have to put aside 2 hours to go through Instagram and go through Snapchat and stuff, find these questions from people, make it, and I have to like make it fair. Like if someone is asking me a question every single week, I have to make it fair for other people too. So that is a process. Finding questions that are relevant, that aren't repeats. People who ask me repeat questions, I try to tell them what video it was in. If they're like really truly honest and curious about that question, I'll be like, oh, if you check out 5 Fact Friday from November, I answer that question. Like I had to go and research that shit. So this takes like 2 hours. Then I find the questions, film them, edit them. And when I edit, I try to do this thing where I like pull references from other videos or things like that, so that takes time too. And I have to reinstall Google Chrome because it's fucking me up. It's taking me way more time. I need to fix it. And then for someone to come along and be like, you touch your hair too much in your videos. All that means to me is I didn't listen to anything you said because you touched your head. I watched the whole video on mute because it was so distracting. Don't touch your hair again. And I have to say this. If you guys tune in, you might know a little bit about me. I got a shitty comment that was like, don't you dare call yourself a professional. And I was like, I went to beauty school. I talk about it in every video. How did you just find my channel and you don't know? Oh my God. So yeah, I did go to beauty school and I have a license so I can legally touch your fucking hair. Anyway. So I am just a person, and like I've said in numerous videos, I struggle with depression, I struggle with anxiety, I have a lot of social inadequacies, I get fired from every job I've ever had because when someone is rude to me, I let them know. And all the times I worked in the big open market, when someone was like, sweetie, can you smile? I would say, excuse me, that's rude. Someone said, hey, how much was your sleeve? My tattoos, they said, hey, how much was your sleeve? And I said, that's personal. And I got in trouble for that. All he said was, that's personal. I'm really not afraid to protect myself because I am a sensitive person. I'm a real person. I exist in a real realm, and I'm not a badass. I've never been in a fight because I'm the type of person who would let a person know. Someone's like, are you fucking talking to me like that? I'd be like, no, like, I don't, like, just let you know. I've never been in a fight. I'm not saying I'm not a confrontational person, but I love language, and I love talking things out. But I'm also sensitive and go home and cry pretty often. So, when people are like, hey, you're touching your hair a lot, or you're touching your shirt a lot, it's because I'm human, and I exist with flaws, and I exist with inconsistencies, and to be honest, the 5 Fact Friday, where I was like touching myself a lot, I was wearing a tank top, and the bra strap a little bit was starting to show, so I kept trying to cover it, because I knew I would get a comment that was like, I saw your bra strap, and it was distracting. So really, those negative comments dictate how I behave, and it sucks. Get out of my head. But honestly, like, I'm touching my hair because people are gonna be like, did you do something new with your hair? Because I don't like it. And I'm gonna be like, why did you even comment? Why did you click your cursor and comment? And if you're on your cell phone, it's way harder to comment. So why not skip it? And I say this to John all the time. I understand that the shitty comments exist. And I'm over the whole, you put yourself out on the internet, so you have to expect it. Because what? Does that also mean if I go outside in a tank top, I deserve to be hollered at? No, it doesn't. As a woman, I should be able to exist on the internet and feel safe, but I never do. Ever. I never feel safe on the internet. Oh, you have small tits. Like, why would anyone listen to you? A real comment I got. Blocked. And people say, don't delete the comments, that's fake. Why would I leave that up there? If someone wrote that on a letter and nailed it to my door, obviously I'd take it down. So why would I leave that on my social media, which is my favorite hobby, my favorite interest, my #1 time consumer? Why would I leave that comment on my Instagram, on my YouTube channel? Because there are people who reach out to me and they say, you inspire me, you make me feel well. I didn't feel good today, so I came home and I watched your videos and it made me feel better. That's the reason I'm here. And if I left a comment like that on my page, like, you distract me, I hate the way you talk, if I left that on my page and somebody who came onto my channel to feel better saw that, I don't know how they would react. And I wouldn't want to make them feel worse because, what, they went to school today and somebody teased them and they came onto my channel for relief and they see that someone teases me too? Why would I, like, can't we just be without this terrible world for 5 seconds? Can't we go on the internet, which is supposed to be a source of entertainment and enjoyment for us? Can't we go on there and not feel like a victim 24/7? As women, as anyone. These abusers come onto my channel and they treat me like trash just because I'm on a social platform where my voice can be played, but it's not like I'm on BuzzFeed and my email gets sent into your inbox and you have to click on my video. This is a lifestyle channel. You had to find it by accident. I don't even index my videos. You literally have to find them on accident. And I try to get my videos on the main page. I'm like, give this video a thumbs up. And I don't even remember to say that half of the time. So, like, if you're giving my video a consistent thumbs up, like, you rule. But I'm just saying, if you watch my videos, it's because you found them because you're like me. And I tell this to John, and it's kind of fucked up, but, you know, I had to try to figure this out somehow. I had to try to help myself in some way. And I tell this to John, like, if I did beauty reviews, if I reviewed a lot more products than I do, and it'd be cool if I did more, honestly. If I reviewed beauty products, household things, if I offered tutorials for things, or even on my Tattoo Talk Tuesday, there's a little wiggle room for somebody to talk shit because they come onto that video expecting something, so they wait for their expectation, if that makes sense. If I was doing a lipstick review and I gave you a little blurb about my cat in the beginning, I can understand if you said something along the lines of, shut the fuck up about your cat, you fucking thin-lipped bitch, and get to the lipstick video. I get it. And if I saw that comment, I would think, hey, maybe I shouldn't talk about my cat in a lipstick video, and I should make a personal video about it. But honestly, I'd probably scream if I saw that comment again. So, I understand, and I grant some forgiveness there. And I really shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to, but I do. Because I have been bullied, and I have been left out, and I have been made to feel like shit for 20 years. So, you know, you learn how to justify things, and you learn how to cope, and you tell yourself, like, oh, that guy shouted outside of his car at me and told me that my tattoos ruined my body because he works for a moving van company, so he's probably having a bad day. But what I don't get about people who come on to 5 Fact Friday and talk shit about me is 5 Fact Friday, I mean, narcissistic as it is pretty much about me. And I do offer life advice, but it's life advice through my experiences. Everything is through me, through my eyes. And I love it. I love doing it for you guys because I relate to you guys more than ever. And obviously, I spend so much time with my camera that I have to treat it like I'm talking to another person. I can't just sit in this room and talk to myself. I have to act like my camera is a person. And you guys recognize that because over and over and over again, I get comments like, the vibe is so chill, feels like I'm talking to a friend. I get this comment from you guys all the time, feels like I'm talking to a friend, because that is honestly what I'm conveying. I feel like I'm on the phone with a friend of mine, and I honestly have to treat you guys like that because I'd be a crazy person talking in this room. Because no one's here. It's just me and you. So that's why I don't understand. It's like these hate comments are like somebody coming in and opening this door and being like, what the fuck are you talking about? But they would have to break into my house first to tell me that. So that's what I don't understand. I try to be so nice. And sometimes you guys are like, hey, when you replied to me, it came off as rude. And I never ever try that. I never try to be rude because if I get comments I don't like, I delete them. And if I get really, really absurd comments, I block them. And I do it without hesitation. I've been on the internet for a while. You have to. You can't reply to somebody anymore because it'll get 10 times worse in 50 seconds. So I delete all these comments, delete them. But today, it fucked me up. And I had a ton of stuff to do. I just got a new beauty box I wanted to open for you guys. I did my hair. I told Colin, my studio neighbor, he interrupted 5 Fact Friday. I was like, I'm gonna be there today. Didn't go. I didn't fucking go. Because I feel like I opened myself up for criticism and I don't remember consenting to that. I don't remember that. And I love you guys so much. I swear, like, ton of YouTubers make these, like, anti-cyberbullying videos, and I get it, because their shit is so much worse. If you ever go on Gigi Gorgeous's Instagram, it'll break your fucking heart. It'll destroy you. You'll become a different person. Do you guys remember when Sailor Chibi Moon turns into the Black Lady because everything is so fucked up? And she just like thinks everything is her fault, so she transforms into an evil character. That's how I feel after I read Gigi Gorgeous's comments, because I'm just evil afterwards. I can't believe it. Anyway, this is Dear Diary. I don't want to upset you guys. I love you guys so much. And I had to make this video to motivate myself. Sorry the lighting is dark. All my equipment is at the studio, but I literally couldn't even leave my house. Because if someone would have been like, nice fucking jacket, I would have died. Because it's so much emotional stress. And I love you guys. And I just hope that you guys show your love for somebody else. Just be nice to somebody. And if you're like, I don't really fuck with that, then keep it private and move on. Why would you waste your time? Time is so valuable. Read a book. Open up a notebook and write down a word. Do something nice with your energy. Why don't you just focus on your acoustic video covers and leave Amanda alone? Because I'm out here for you guys. I love you guys. You keep my channel awesome. And I'm sorry. Please don't take any of this as a personal attack. Unless you said something nasty to someone today who didn't deserve it. Because I try my best. And I just want everyone to try their best. I love you guys. Stay tuned for whatever comes next. And let it be positive. Bye. Hey everybody, it's Qqcknd and welcome back to another episode of 5 Fact Friday. It's been a pretty